I'm Josh.
And I'm Kate.
And we're reacting to RM's Mono playlist. Let's go.
And it's true. I'm in love with you. And it's true.
What it is, Mirror Gang. So we're back on our reaction video, and today we are reacting to RM's Mono playlist. This is exciting because I've listened to this album before, probably 100 times, like a million times. You know, I've listened to this album. It's a really good album. I love it. I actually, when I was looking up Agust D's mixtape a long time ago, I kind of got right into RM's Mono playlist.
Yep.
And but you have not heard.
I have not heard it.
I don't think you've even heard any, because I don't even think I played any of these songs in the car.
I will let you know if I have heard any of them along the way, but I'm very interested in also diving deeper into the lyrics.
Yeah, this is the thing that.
Oh, listen to that thunder.
I'm scared. I was like, low key. Oh my god, guys. Anyway, guys, so I'm excited to get into this because I didn't look into the lyrics at all. I've just been listening to the song. If I had to pick a favorite song on this playlist, it's definitely Uhgood. It's one of my favorite songs on the album. And Tokyo is really good because Tokyo starts off really it sounds like it's got really, really deep meaning to it. So I'm glad that we're about to get into the lyrics as well, because now I can see what is going on in the lyrics, you know. But so we're gonna get into this video, but before we do, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and join our family with us. Also, if you have not checked our Patreon page, definitely check it out, guys. We have a lot of content over there. It's we're uploading 5 videos a week on Patreon. Monday, run and behind the scenes.
Wednesday same.
Run and behind the scenes. Friday, Voyage season 2, because we already finished season 1. And then Saturday, we're doing Saturday Night Live. Different
well, there's always a poll up for you guys to vote what we get to on Saturday. So last week was Airplane Part 2. This week it's just recycled, poll adding the ones that were in the comment section. And we already finished Burn the Stage, and we have the Docu Series over there also. We don't have a solid date. What day did you say we're going to be doing them? Sunday?
I think Sundays is a good day. This last time we did it was a Sunday, so I'm thinking Sundays is a nice day to do it. It's an open day for us. So it's
so
or maybe
we already
Sunday
did
or Tuesday.
1.
Who knows? Sunday or Tuesday was one, but I think Sunday, so that's good.
Yeah, so there's a lot over there, plus all the videos that got taken down and blocked and striked. And
we're
are
still uploading more. There's not every single video that we have that's been taken off YouTube, but we are in the process of uploading everything.
Yes. And we also have one vlog over there, so we're gonna be having vlogs here and there. We did say so. If you wanted to check any of them out.
And there's one coming up. There's a vlog coming up because there's a lot of stuff going on. Ava's first day. Everyone's going back to school, so it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting stuff. So RM's Mono playlist. We're about to get right into this, and we're about to get going.
Shout out to our top Patreons before we start. Sandy Hazard, Mang, Annie Beatrice, Heather Holloway, Crystal Taylor, Jamie, how do you say that? Alwazer, and Charmed. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. It's my first time saying it, but thank you so much.
Alright, so now we are going to get right into this video. Let's go. Starting off, we're going to go in order. Tokyo is the first one. So here we go. A 1, 2, a 3. I think you'll like this one a lot.
I like the piano right off the bat.
I love you can hear traffic in the background. I heard Tokyo's got a lot of traffic, so it's kind of a good setting, you know. Do you think like this right here, this lyric right here, when it says like that was Pinocchio, because you know how Pinocchio has like a lot of dreams and stuff like that. Do you think it has something to tie into it?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Life is a word that sometimes you cannot say. And ash is a thing that someday we all should pay. When tomorrow comes, how different it's gonna be. Why do love and hiding sound just the same to me?
They're really deep. It seems like he's kind of like obviously he's homesick, and maybe Tokyo means like, you know, him traveling all over the world. He's in Tokyo and he misses home.
I like that sound.
Ooh.
I heard that whistle somewhere.
For some reason I forgot about that whistle. I think, what song starts off with the whistle? Is it Idol?
I don't know. I thought I heard the whistle somewhere in the storyline though.
It might have. Sounds like it. It sounds like it would be in the storyline. Like
that was really good.
Yeah, what's your thoughts about that one?
Right off the bat, I feel like he was just really like.
This is probably. I feel like this is one of the deepest
sad
ones on
and like soft spoken while he was saying it, and very
perfect
like
English.
Yeah, perfect English is very, and it was just like the words were just coming out as if he was like hardly able to get them out, you know, like just like drained and upset and like wanting to get back to the person that he's talking about.
Yeah, it's like I said about the Pinocchio.
Dreaming about being next to.
Yeah, that's what I said about the Pinocchio thing, because you know how Pinocchio has so many dreams of being like a real boy. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with this bit. What I'm saying, like, he has so many dreams. It says like, I was once a Pinocchio in a raincoat, like, you know. So I feel like it ties into like a whole bunch of dreams that he had, and now he has his dream is here. He's, you know, he's living his dream by singing, rapping, but now he's homesick because he does miss, because he's traveling all over the world, but he's missing home, and if he has something special at home, he's missing them too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I feel like. That's why I felt like I thought the Pinocchio reference.
Like that,
I thought the Pinocchio reference was like fire. Like I thought like we know like RM is such a genius with words. Like they all are, but like I feel like RM is very good with play words, especially with tying with English. It's very good. Alright, so now we're getting on to Seoul. Produced by Hone. I don't know if I'm saying that right, Hone. I'm probably not. But I like this one too a lot. So, let's see what you think. I feel like I played this before in the car. Yeah, you might have heard. I think I played this one in the car a lot.
At some point.
I like how like you'll notice like each song is very like they sound like very similar. They're good together. So
Because
check
he
it
was
out.
talking about love and hate in the last song.
So I gotta admit, this is probably gonna sound dumb, but like for there, I've been singing this song completely wrong because I've been saying like, I love you so. I love you so. And it's Seoul, which totally makes sense because the song name is Seoul, so I feel a little bit dumb.
And so,
but it means so much more when you find out the right lyrics. So you're like, oh, I get it. Okay.
조금씩 다른 빌딩 역하든 아닌 듯한 삶의 향과 따뜻한 척하는 차가운 공원들 늘 헤매야 하는 사람들과 너만은 하늘 품는 한강들과 혼자 하늘을 볼 수 없는 그네들과 딱한 애들과 좀 늦어버린 친구들은 툭 하면 떠나겠다 해난 그저 꺼내보지만 웃지를 못해 너무 인정하기 싫지만 이미는 너의 미움과 그 역경까지 다 사랑해 전기처럼 비린 날 사랑해 선의도의 쓸쓸함을 사랑해 그만 있으면 살기 좋다던 오늘 택시 기사가 한숨까지도
singing so good. It's totally different from the last one.
His album is like, this whole album is fire. Like it really shows you like his diversity of like him singing, rapping, and everything. Wordplay. I feel like a lot of these songs, like you're gonna notice that like a lot of these songs are very spacious. Like you sound like it's like sounds spacey, you know what I'm saying? But like they all have like that same feel to it, which I love on albums. I love how they all kind of feel like they tie into each other.
Yeah.
I love that so much. Let's go back a little bit. Did he get help at all producing this whole album? Because like I feel like this album is definitely like RM, like you know, like this is the type of music, you know, like remember Reflection? It had like the same type of feel. I feel like Reflection could be on this album.
Yeah.
I also love wordplays when like any artist does the whole like sounds like the similar word.
Yeah.
Soul and soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love any artist that does that. I feel like that's so amazing because like you singing a certain lyric, but if you don't look into the lyrics, you will never know that it's not soul and soul. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what you think about the song.
Well, it made me think a lot about.
I think I played this song in the car a couple times. So.
Like a few things. So about like love and hating where you currently are.
Yeah.
Like. It makes me think of where we currently live because we grew up here and
like you love
like
it, but
you
I
love
hate
it, but you hate it, and like it's
That's
you,
facts.
and it's like where your soul is. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but the whole time I'm listening to lyrics, I'm personally thinking about where we grew up, the both of us, and that there's like usually like no way out. Like, if you're from here, you're most likely gonna stay here, but you want to get out for some reason, but something keeps you here. That's what his lyrics, loving and hating it for, you know, its own reasons, but same for the soul. Like, you love yourself, but you also hate yourself during, you know, same stuff.
Perfectly you said, yeah.
That's what I think when I.
How you feel about the song? Do you think the song is like?
His singing was beautiful.
Both songs, right?
So
I'm
good.
telling you, this album, like, I feel like Mono Playlist really shows like his, like, you know, his like his range of what he can do. He can sing, rap, and it really shows it. Like, if you're new ARMY like we were, you know what I'm saying, like, and you hear something like this, but you hear all the other stuff from BTS, and you hear this type of stuff, it's like, wow, he does everything, and it's amazing. And he puts like a really beautiful picture in this whole entire album.
Yeah, I'm excited to get on to the next song, just because I feel like the sound of his voice sounded different from the first one, and how he was, like, the sound of his voice, like, with the words going out, and these were very clear and sung words. I don't know if that makes sense.
I love his accent too. You know, a certain like accent. I love his voice. His voice is so amazing. But we're about to get into it. Before we do, I'm gonna cut the camera again, because I'm gonna cut the camera right now because the camera will die. So we'll be right back, guys. All right, so we are back, and we're about to get into the next track, which is Moonchild, and RM is Moonchild. It's so cool. Like, I always feel like I've said it before. I remember a long time ago, I was like, is there something going on with like the Moonchild? Like, he always talks about space and everything else. Like, yeah, like RM, like, that's like, he loves saying that, like, the Moonchild. So I'm excited to get into this one. I want to read the lyrics to this because I have no clue. I only know like certain words that he says. So I love this song too. So here we go. Ready? A 1, a 2, a 3. What? It's like, wait, an ad right away?
Moonchild, that's how I'm supposed to be. Yeah, all the pain, all the sorrow, that's in the sense. You know my life is like this. We got the dance in the brain, dance in the pain. You know the crash out, we gon' dance in the plane. We let him know the pull the bomb, and come on, if you don't want it. You know the know the come on, you know, now we don't want it. That's the time, savages. But don't sell yourself. Moonchild.
I like that bar, it's good there.
the instruments with this? Is that like a violin?
I think that's a violin because I think a cello is higher pitched. I like the
beat.
Yeah, I like the breathing too here, like the breathing of it, like just the beat and the instrumentals. Sounds good.
Wow.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Well, I feel like I felt really sad during this song because, like, I feel like I'm like a sad person all the time, and that's how I relate to RM a lot of the time, because he says a lot of the time that he tries to smile through feeling upset, and it's said in the lyrics here that it's hard to smile sometimes, you know, but you fight through it. And like, I guess like nighttime is like a dark time, and it's saying to, like, I guess continue shining, like kind of like the moonlight.
Yeah.
And
I kind of got that too.
That's how I felt during it. It was just like, basically you're supposed to feel sad, like your emotions inside are sad, but you also are meant to feel glad at some point, fight through everything, and eventually you'll shine bright like the moon does.
Yeah, I always think, like,
if that makes any sense.
I feel like it's almost like when the sun sets and the sun will always rise. I think it's like the same type of thing. Like it's just like a moon, like, you know, moonlight.
Always a new day.
Yeah. That's how I felt like it. Like if you had a terrible day yesterday and tomorrow morning when the moon rises or the moon, you know, sets, sun rises.
It's your time.
It's your time. Yeah, you'll do it all over again and try to fix it. You know, that's why that's how I feel like the song is about.
Yeah.
Well, definitely an awesome song. Like I said, like, I feel like Reflection, RM Reflection would be like so perfect into this album. Like, I don't know if you agree with me, but like, comment down below if you think like it definitely would be perfect. And I feel like it's like this whole album is like the same feel, and it's like I love when albums like that. Like they have like almost like a story to each song. It's like a storyline. Alright.
I definitely feel like I want to look back at the lyrics a little bit more and trying to piece them together. They were pretty quick besides the parts that were repeated. But I do want to like look at them again. But very beautiful lyrics.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Next one, Badbye.
It's like a dreary day outside. It's like cloudy.
It's like raining right now.
It's like a perfect day to listen to this album. And I do feel like with that song I feel sad. With the first two, they're still as deep. But that song made me feel sad.
I like the colors. I like that big.
Love that. Badbye.
Badbye.
With Aeon.
I know I never played this one in the car.
Yeah, I've never heard this.
I've played Uhgood, I think, in the car before. It's still a different type of song for the track, the album, but it's still the same like spacey feel in the background, right? Very quick song.
Yeah, it was very quick.
It's still got like that spacey feel, you know.
I don't know if this is how it's meant to be, like having like a bad goodbye.
I always thought in the album, I thought this was kind of like the you know how like in the middle of an album, so they have like what interludes or kind of like type deal. I felt like this was kind of like the interlude, like kind of a break between the album and then continue with the album.
Yeah. What did you think about it? Because I thought it was like talking about a bad goodbye. Like, how did you piece it together? Because the first song, the way that you explained it, it sounds good. And since you've heard this before, like, how do you think of it? Because I was thinking a lot about bad goodbyes.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically all the lyrics. It's kind of like just bad goodbyes, don't say goodbye, bad goodbye, only that sadness. Like, it kind of is saying, kill me softly. There's not a lot of lyrics into this, you know?
Yeah, but they're deep lyrics.
Yeah, 100%. And the way it's presented is very deep, too. And you and I, bad try. You and I cry. You know why I cry, you know why. So it's kind of like a bad goodbye. Like, you had a, like, maybe, like, you know, you had, like, some, I don't know, an argument with whoever you had with.
Yeah.
Before you left or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's still in the back of your mind, like, that argument. And now you say, if you can't talk to that person ever again.
Yeah.
Now you feel, like, a sadness because you can't talk to that person ever again. Like, say, like, I don't know, somebody passed away and I was arguing with them right before it happened.
Yeah.
I can't change anything about that.
The moment that I was thinking of for myself personally is when my dad went to prison when I was a child. It wasn't really like a goodbye at all. It was a bad goodbye for us.
Bad, yeah.
That was the same weekend that we got rid of our dog and we moved, and I was leaving friends and having bad goodbyes with them that lost friendships there. So that whole moment, even when I moved from my mom and with my grandparents, it's just like a lot of bad goodbyes. And then I personally think about your goodbye when your mom left you with like all the bags at your friend's house.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about my own, but also his.
I live with my friend's house at a young age. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's exactly it. So
that one got me sad.
Yes, it did. And I don't know 100% if RM was on this track, if it was, if he was singing too, like, it's just like,
I was unfamiliar with that too.
I know it's somebody else with Aeon, it says here, but I don't know if, like, you know, RM just, like, produced this track. Well, I also thought that RM was in this song. I just thought it was, like, he had effects on his vocals, you know, it's like effects on his vocals.
Yeah.
I thought in the middle of the song, I thought that was him, but I don't know if I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. I could be wrong.
And let us know if there's anywhere where he's singing it, if he is singing it.
I think it's like in the middle of the section here. Here? I think it's him.
That's him.
I think it's just like there's a lot of effects on his voice, like they make it sound cool, like, you know, like atmosphere, like kind of darker a little bit. Like I thought that
let
was
us
him.
know.
Let me know if that's
down below, because I don't know.
But definitely there's a different voice in the beginning, I think. For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Uhgood, my favorite track on the album. Let's get it. I think you've heard this one. We get the same ad every single time. Alright,
it really messes up, like.
Alright guys, sorry.
The ad was playing and it like cut off, and I was in the middle of saying about the ad, like it messes up the emotions that you're already feeling from all the songs.
Yeah, I probably should have downloaded
the last two.
I think I should have downloaded each video and then put it in like our recorder and just watch like that, but I didn't think of like that far in advance. I should have though. I apologize, guys. But we're about to get into Uhgood, which like I just said, it's my favorite song on the album. So let's do it. A 1, a 2, a 3. I don't know if you did hear this, but I do play this song a lot. So
I'll let you know.
I love the beginning. Such a good melody, man. Pause real quick. So the song is like, it's kind of like pretty, I think it's pretty easy self-read here when you're reading the lyrics.
Yeah.
Basically, just believe in yourself. You're the only one who can get yourself out of a struggle or something like that.
I don't feel like I heard this song because those lyrics are so deep and so, like, so mean.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, it's pretty, it's deep, man. It's deep, and it's put in like such a beautiful melody that you're like, wow, like it's so soft. Like the way it kind of is like, just speaking right to you. Like, just make sure you believe in yourself. You're the person that can get you out of the struggle.
Yeah.
Only you. Go back a little bit. He said, I want to reach you, the real you. Pause again, real quick. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you, like I've said it before. I think in what did I say? I think it was on Patreon. That like we need BTS for our youth. Like I feel like we do. Like I feel like these messages that they carry are so good for my kids, for anybody else's, anybody in the world. It's just for like BTS paints a perfect like image, like that, you know, that you should be. You know, you should always like, these are perfect words to get you out of a struggle or something like that. And I feel like BTS is so amazing for our future of anyone, and especially I learn from them. I feel like they help me out in so many ways. I feel like they help out so many people in different kind of ways with their lyrics and the words and the way they say them. Yeah,
I wish that I actually had this song. Since we are paused again, I was gonna wait to the end, but the particularly All I Need Is Me, I feel very deep with that lyric because, as you guys know, when my dad went to prison, that was the same time that I was getting taken out of my house from foster care from my mom, and I was moving in with my grandparents, and my brother already had moved out, so I felt like all I needed was me. Like, it's me who got through all that, and like wanting to find my real self and like crossing that bridge. Like, those lyrics are so deep.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like you know, BTS like needs to reach more kids because they're going through these kind of issues,
and they need this music.
And they need this type of feeling, this type of vibes, this type of lyrics that tell you, like he's telling you, you know, you're gonna get through this, you know. But anyway, sorry about that, guys. Let's go back into
lyrics, man.
And like I said, this is my favorite song on the album. I love this song.
The instruments were such a good match with his voice, and like,
don't you love how like every single ending is like just the music and just
the music trailing off. It's just like,
there's a lyric I want
about the lonely one, or this one.
Yeah, it was about the lonely one. This is exactly what but like I feel so lonely, you know. I feel so lonely. Even where is it? But you know what I'm saying though, like but like this lyric too. I feel so lonely. I feel so lonely.
Right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, why do I feel so lonely? I feel so lonely when I'm with me. I feel so lonely when I'm with me. It's kind of true. It's like you feel, sometimes you feel like sometimes no one's on your side. Like, I felt that way before when I was a kid. Like, no one was on my side. I was kind of like made fun of in school and everything for like being like living in hotels and motel rooms and not in the actual house and out of district and everything else. And like people are like, why do you not live in this area? Like, I don't know. Like, it's not my fault, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like where he had said, like, you have to live through it and go through it to understand it.
Yes.
Like, I did not know anyone growing up that had a parent incarcerated in prison for at least as long as I have, and that was one thing where I felt very lonely. And like as you guys heard in the last song, I moved the same exact time that my dad went to prison and lost friends and was getting taken out of my home from my mom. So I was very lonely. This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, like, and you feel like RM speaks through the heart, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be going through some of this stuff too. So it's like, it's a huge connection. Like, every single time, like, you always have a connection with BTS, whether with any other member, any one of the group. Like, there's always that one connection you always have with someone. And it changes, like,
is so good.
It changes like almost every week.
It's so calming and like relaxing, and like
it speaks right to you.
It speaks to you where he's telling you like you might feel lonely, but it's like okay.
Yup. Alright, so now we're gonna get to Everything Goes. This is another really good one. They're all really, really good. So a 1, a 2, a 3. This album is so underrated. I swear to God, this album's underrated. For real.
Oh, God. See, I just had said, like, he's telling you, like, it's okay. Like, everything passes. And, like...
Tell me now that this whole entire... It's like a storyline.
Yeah, it's like, yes.
It's a storyline.
Yeah.
It speaks, every single song adds up until, like, you know, it ties up and keeps rising up and up and up.
Yeah.
And his voice is so calming, man. It's so calming. Really good. Oh my God. That is sick. Look at that. Like, that is a good line, man. Like, berries bloom when flowers die, everything has to hurt.
Yeah.
Facts.
Wow, past like all the winds. Wow. That flow was crazy. It was fast.
It was right into like a beautiful uplifting chorus line.
Yes. You felt the pain, but like the uplifting motivation.
Hear the rain?
Yeah. Wow. That's basically like saying like every storm that comes, every like struggle that it passes, just like the weather passes, because weathers could be like storms in you, you know?
Yep.
And everything goes and the wind blows and takes it all away, and
yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm just gonna pass this ad real quick. Sorry.
that's crazy. And it's so true. Like when you go through the hard times, you got to think, just like you said in one of the last songs, the lyrics here match up with that too, about, you know, a new morning, new night type of thing with the
it'll
Moonchild.
eventually pass, and it's true. Like I feel like my always been saying in life, and I feel like I'm really down in the dirt, and like with us and everything, if we have struggles in our life, I always think like someone out in the world has it worse than you.
Exactly.
And it's facts.
Yeah, you
like,
always say
always
that.
someone always has it worse than you. Just think about it. Like you'll get past this.
Yeah. And I know that like
We've been
these
through a lot of
songs
obstacles in life and struggles.
really bring me back to, you know, my childhood, my upbringing, everything. But what gets me happy is on that other side of the bridge was our children that really pull us through out of those tough times, because we're reliving our childhood, but in the best way for our children.
I want to be a better adult. That's what, like, I want to be a better adult. Like he's saying, I pray to God that I'll be a better adult. That's exactly what.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, we've been through like, you know, struggles with our life, with the whole miscarriage and everything else, and it passed, and now we have two beautiful daughters. So you know, everything does pass eventually. Alright, let's get to Forever Rain, which I feel like I don't.
The rain and then it rains.
I feel like I feel like for some reason I feel like I didn't listen to this song. I don't know, like I don't know, but let's get into this.
Is this the last song?
2, 3. I probably did 100%. Oops. Rain, so it ties right in from everything goes. So if we were listening consistently, when we're right into rain, right into.
Piano always gets me.
Why do I feel like I didn't listen to this?
하루 종일 비가 왔으면 좋겠어. 누가 나 대신해 좀 울어줬으면 했어. 종일 비가 왔으면 좋겠어. 그럼 사람들이 날 쳐다보질 않았어. 우산이 슬픈 얼굴 가려주니까 빗속에서 사람들도 저마다 바쁘니까 좀만 느리게 숨 쉴래. 평소에 내 삶도 내 랩도 너무 빠르니까 지금 모든 게 저 위치로 하늘에 나의 그림자가 비치고 난 어둠을 딛고 서 있어. 고개를 밑으로 내 발 뒤꿈치로. Slow rap, slow trap, slow rain, everything slow.
I think I heard that line.
Slow rap, slow trap, slow rain, everything slow.
I like his voice right there.
Like that beat coming, something like that. No?
비가 오면 조금은 나 친구가 있다는 기분이 들어. 자꾸 내 창문들을 두드려 자진해냐면서 안부를 물어. And I answer, 난 여전히 삶의 인질. 춥지 못해 살진 않지만 뭔가에 묶여있지. 나도 너처럼 어딘가 두드릴 수만 있다면 온 세상에 진하게 입 맞출 수 있다면 그 누군가 나를 맞아줄까. 내 고된 몸을 어쩜 받아줄까. 제발 아무것도 묻지마. 그냥 영원히 내려줘. 네가 내리면 외롭지 않아. 너라도 내 곁에 있어줘. 잿빛 세상에서 살고 싶어. 영혼 따위 없는 걸 알고서 Slow rap, slow jam, slow writing, everything slow When it rains it pours, when it rains it pours, it pours Forever
Alright, that's it. That's the end of the album.
Yeah, this one, I feel like, you know, it was saying like wanting it to always rain so you don't always see someone's sadness, like that you can't tell that they're always hurt, that, you know, that when they're crying you can't tell because it's raining. And that, you know, when it rains it pours, like that pile up is always,
yeah, I was gonna say the pile up.
Yeah, it always happens at one time, but it does pass. Just like he had said, ashes, like the rain will come and it will put out the ashes, like kind of like it didn't say that in the lyrics, but
no,
it was ashes, and that's how I was picturing it. But I also saw a couple words that made me think of like future album titles, because we just did the song Fairies about shadows and the umbrella.
Yeah,
and
100%.
like it did start making me think of that, where it's like where I don't know if they're even the names or anything.
Yeah, but maybe it's a little
they
hint.
always put hints places and like further back. It's just, you know, maybe they're trying to tie into this album in some way, because you had said on Twitter about it being like deep and stuff like that, dark, kind of like this album.
100%.
So yeah, this was great.
This whole album is amazing. Like I said, I feel like it's underrated. I feel like more people should listen to this album. I really do. I feel like it's really, really perfectly set, and I feel like it's very good. Like, say if like, you know, like just
you're going through a hard time.
Yeah, you're going through a hard time. This is a great album
because
it tells you, you know, get through it and things will pass. So I think this album's amazing. Hey guys, I know it's been a long time coming for us to react to this. It's just like we finally found the time to actually, you know, react to the whole thing. I've listened to the album, like, I feel like I didn't hear Forever Rain though. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I've never heard that song before, Forever Rain. So
I really love that.
It's kind of good surprise
that
for me.
Song. I feel like how you were saying about favorite song. I really liked Good too.
Yeah, that's it. I told you that's
lyrics were great. I feel like a lot of the time I was talking about the lyrics and everything, but his voice was paired with every song and instrument perfectly. He's so good with lyrics and play on words, and you know, just because I interpreted the song personally for experiences I've been through, doesn't mean that the lyrics really mean that.
Yeah, it can mean anything
so,
to you.
I would love to read some of your stories of how any of these songs affected you and things that you thought of, what the lyrics meant to you, down below. This album was great. I'm so happy we got to it. I know one of the reasons why we didn't get to it sooner was our camera wouldn't stay on long enough.
We probably had a couple cuts here too, but
this was great. I appreciate all of you who made it to the end and watched all of this, and allowed me to share personal stories with you guys and feel like relieved and uplifted after this album, that I shared pieces of myself with you guys, and that I opened up myself to you guys, and that if you made it here, I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. And thank you so much to our top Patreons, Amanda P, Max, Super Hadra, Pearl, SNA, Ivy, and Tanya Perez. And whatever you're going through, if these songs touched you in some type of way, just know, like I know, that there is hope and we could get through anything and everything. And we have a big family, big army, and we can do it. We have each other.
Yep, 100%. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and join our family if you want to on our journey. And yeah, guys. Also, I want to know if you guys want us to react to Hope World mixtape.
Yes.
If you guys want us to react to Hope World mixtape, let us know. Comments down below, and we will do that following next. Because I feel like we have a good amount of time here.
Yes.
So I think we could do that. We could do the Hope World. We have time. We have our camera, a new camera, and everything else. So I think it's gonna work out very well. So if you guys want it, we'll probably do it anyway. I mean, honestly, probably gonna do it anyway. So everyone have a good day or night wherever you are. Remember to tell your mothers,
your father's father,
your sisters,
your brothers,
and your friends about this.
Because we're just an ordinary family.
Doing family things
behind the camera. Peace.
I love you.